This is Unity, Joy of Life. I'm Nancy Norman, and this is your weekly wisdom. I invite you to stay tuned until the very end of this video, as I have a very special Easter announcement. Well, these are trying times that you and I are experiencing, and I, for one, have never been through a time that appears to never end. Are you feeling that way? I have been in my house, kept the 6 feet distance from any of my neighbors. I've washed my hands. I'm stocked up on dog food and regular food, human food. And it seems that it's been about 3 weeks, and it seems like it will never end. But end it will. You and I know that. End it will, and we will reestablish our lives. This is a time for us to be fearless and courageous and strong. And as the Bible tells us, nothing can or will be able to separate us from the love of God. Neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor things present, nor things to come, nor powers, nor height, nor depth, nor anything in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God. So this is a time to be fearless. This is a time to be courageous. I received a poem this past week that I could really identify with, and I think you're going to be able to too. It's a timeless poem, and this is what it says. And people stayed at home and read books and listened, and they rested and they exercised and they made art and they played and learned new ways of being and stopped and listened more deeply. Someone meditated, someone prayed, some met with their shadow, and people began to think differently, and people healed. And in the absence of people who lived in ignorant ways, dangerous and meaningless and heartless ways, the earth also began to heal. And when the danger ended and people found themselves, they grieved for the dead and made new choices and dreamed of new visions and created new ways of living and completely healed the earth just as they were healed. Doesn't that sound just exactly what we're going through? Well, guess what? That poem was written in the year 1869 by a woman by the name of Kathleen Omar. And it was reprinted during the Spanish flu pandemic in 1919, about 100 years ago. So we will heal. We will heal. But this is a time to be fearless, to be strong, to be courageous. The danger is ending. The danger is ending. And it's time to make new choices and new visions and new ways of living. The danger is ending. We will heal. This is a time to be fearless, strong, and courageous. And now I want to tell you the exciting news for the Easter exciting news. I've been asked by 4 ministries in California to join them for their Easter service. So next Sunday, which is Easter Sunday, you will be receiving the daily word, not the daily word, the weekly word. You'll be receiving the weekly word, as you always do, on Sunday. And it will be an Easter service. I will be joining 4 other ministries from California. Did you ever wonder about the women in the Easter story? You know, they were the ones that discovered that the tomb was empty. Well, during this Easter service, this coming Sunday, you will hear about their lives and you will see the resurrection story according to the women who followed Jesus, who found the empty tomb. Mary, mother of Jesus, she was a spiritual seeker. Mary Magdalene, who stands firm on her own. Mary, wife of Clopas, supporter of the idea of our divine nature and all things in loving manner. And Joanna, bringing strength and confidence to the group. So I invite you to tell your friends, your family, join in and find out about Easter, the Easter story, in a whole new way, a whole different perspective. God bless you, and I'll see you on Easter Sunday.